Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuety Lab. In today's CATIA V5 beginner solid modeling series, we will learn how to create this sprocket from the given engineering drawing. This exercise is perfect for beginners because it covers several important CATIA V5 topics including sketcher workbench, shaft feature, pocket feature, circular pattern, pad feature, fillet feature, constraint management, engineering drawing interpretation. By completing this tutorial, you will gain confidence in converting manufacturing engineering drawing into 3D models. So let's start modeling step by step. Before creating any geometry, let's understand the drawing carefully. The key dimensions are the radius 26 for the outer dia of the sprocket, bore diameter is 12 mm, key width is 3 mm, the tooth angle this is 60° and there are 12 numbers of tooth created here. The PCD for the tooth this radius 2 is 40, root diameter is radius 2, root radius is 2, half diameter is 29, this half diameter is 29 and the thickness is 2 mm for the half. Draft angle, there is a draft angle of 15°. All corner fillets wherever you can see the corner, that will be radius 0.5. So always spend some few minutes to studying the drawing before opening CATIA. This habit significantly improve modeling efficiency. So let's go to CATIA, start, mechanical design and part design. I am renaming this one as Sprocket and click on OK. Now we are into the part design workbench. So we'll start with creating the hub, creating the shaft. How we can create the shaft? That will be, we can create this view. Okay. So for that I can select either XY plane or YZ plane or ZX plane. Here I am going to select the ZX plane and position the sketch. Okay. Now try to create this profile. Okay. So my this profile will be created like this. So from here I can start this one, then the horizontal axis and the angular line, then this one. Here this one to be vertical. Okay. Now give the constraints. For that double click on the constraint. This diameter, the inside bore diameter, it is 12 mm. So I can make it 6 here. Same way the outside diameter of the sprocket, this is radius 26. Okay. So I can make it 26. Same way this length is given, the half diameter is 29, so I can make it 29 by 2. Okay. The lengths, now we can give the lengths, this length and this length. This length is given 2 mm. Okay. And this length is given 12 mm. Okay. Also this angle, it is 15°. So our profile is ready. Now create a axis line here. Okay. This will work as a axis for the complete model. So click on the exit workbench. Here even though axis is not visible. Okay. When I am clicking on the shaft tool, then you can see in the selection of axis, it is automatically select the sketch axis. Okay. You can say okay. This is automatically created the axis. Now click on the YZ plane and position the sketch. Okay. Here what I am going to create? I am going to create the key slot. For that, the clay slot is width 3 mm and 8.24 mm from the center line. So I can create a slot here, rectangle here. Then double click on the constraint tool. This line to be coinciding with this horizontal line, coincidence, and these two lines are symmetry about the vertical axis, and this length is 3 mm. Okay, now also this length, what is this length? 8.24. So let's check it. Yes, it is 8.24. Click on OK. Now click on the exit workbench and pocket it. Here I can go to up to next, the type up to next. Okay, so we remove this material from here. Now it's time to remove the or create the tooth for the sprocket. So click on the YZ plane again, click on the position sketch. Okay, how to create the tooth? Here you can see the tooth have radius, the root radius is R2 and at the PCD 40. So I can create a circle at the vertical axis. Okay, now this radius is 2 mm. I can give the radius 2 mm, and this one from the center, as this is given diameter PCD, pitch circle diameter 40, so here I can make it 20 mm, that is pitch circle radius. Okay, also I can create another circle here, and that will be radius 26. Okay, that will be the outer radius for this sprocket. Now create two line, one line that will be coinciding to this one, and another line from this one to this one. Okay, now double click on the constraint tool. This line to be tangent to this one, so make it tangency. It is already created tangency. Same way, this line also to be tangent with this one. This line tangent to this one. Okay, now these two lines are symmetry about the vertical axis first, then the angle between them is 60 degree. Okay, now double click on the quick trim tool to trim the extra elements from here. Now we create this. Click on the exit workbench and use the pocket tool to remove the material from here, and here you can say up to next, so it will remove all the material from here. Okay, so we create one. Now we can select the pocket tool and go to the circular pattern, and here what we can say, complete crown. In the parameter I can say complete crown, and the number of instances will be 12, as I have already told you the 12 number of teeth, so instances will be 12. And the reference axis, which one will be the reference axis? We can directly select here the x-axis. Now in the preview you can see, and can okay, now our sprocket is created. Okay, now it's time to give the fillets. As we have completed the model, it's time to give the fillets to the model. So for that, click on the edge fillet, click on all the edges like here, and click on this face as well. So here, as we have all the edges to be fillet, so I am selecting the faces, and the fillet radius is 0.5 mm. Okay, same way this one also need to be filleted. This is radius 0.5. I can left this one as it is. Preview and okay. Now I have applied fillet to all these corners, but we need to apply fillet to these corners as well. So for that, click on the edge fillet, click on this one, click one by one all the edges, Here you can see all the edges are selected. Okay, now preview. Okay, there is some error here. Double click on this edge fillet, then select one by one. This edge, this edge, this edge, select all the edges one by one. This will take time to select. So here I have select all the edges. Now I can say OK to create the fillets for all the edges. Okay, now our 3D model is created. Okay, now we can give the apply material to this model. As you can this can be any material you can use, the plastic, steel, or anything. As per your requirement you can create it. For the toys we can use the plastic material as well, and for industrial uses we use the steel. So click on the sprocket, apply the material. In the metal section we have the steel. Okay, or in the painting also you can apply the different color, or in the others you can apply the plastic material or flexiglass, anything. So here I am going to apply the steel material, apply material, and OK. Now our steel is applied to this model. Now it's time to view the material. For that, shading, click on the shading with material. So now you can see material is applied to this model. Okay, now I'm going back to the shading with edges. As you complete all the modeling and apply the material, now it's time to verify the model. How to verify the model? For verification, I have split my screen into two. As you have followed all the dimensions, so here I am not going to measure all the dimensions. You can measure all the dimensions actually. Like when I click on the measure item, I can check this diameter. Here it is radius 6 mm, that means 12 mm. Same way I can select this one, it will radius 26 mm. This one is radius 14.5 mm. This is radius 2 mm. Okay, I can check anything as per my requirement. If I select this one and this line to this line, it is 3 mm. Okay, same way this line to this center of this one, it is 8.24 mm. Also we can check the angle between this. This is 60-degree angle. Okay, so we measure the dimensions to visualize the views. So click on the front view first, then this will be our front view which will be created here. Okay, next the side view. This is our bottom view and this is our right side view. If I click on the bottom view, then you can see this view. Okay, if I select the right side view, this will be the left side view and this is right side view. Okay, so we have verified the outer profile, tooth count, bore diameter, key width, hub diameter, draft angle, fillet radius, overall performance, appearance. In this exercise, we learn reading engineering drawing, creating revolved solid using shaft, creating teeth using pad, circular pattern techniques, creating holes using sprocket, keyway modeling, applying fillets, building complete mechanical component from a drawing. So we have successfully created this sprocket style mechanical component in CATIA V5. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like the video, share with your friends and subscribe to Enginuety Lab for more CATIA V5 tutorial in future. Till then, thank you for watching Enginuety Lab. See you on next video.